just did something I have not done in a very, very long time, and that actually includes a video. So, let's go. What did I do? Boy, it has been a while. I mean, I don't even know when the last time that we recorded a video, let alone put it up. Well, hi, Reese. But welcome back. My name is Dan. I am missing Aiden, but we are coming back soon. He and I have actually been doing some discussions and some things, and we are going to try to get our channel up and going again for 2026. So I'm going to do a video on that later on, but today I did something, as you saw, that I have not done in so long, and that is I went on a Facebook marketplace, Funko Hunt. I actually also then stopped at the exchange, but I didn't record that because I just wanted to just kind of keep this one fairly short. But for shits and grins, I went on to Facebook Marketplace and picked up a whole bunch of pops. And, we could sit here, we could talk about how Funko's going on, everything that's going with that. We're going to do that video. But today, I just wanted to share with you because, you know what? It's been a bad day. It's been a bad couple weeks, and I decided to, I was looking for something on Facebook Marketplace, and I came across this listing, and it was literally like kind of down the road, and I saw a couple pops in there that I thought, okay, we're kind of worth a little bit of picking up, especially with some new things coming out. So I decided to message them, see what they were looking for, and kind of go from there. Now, unfortunately, she's already pulled down the marketplace deal, so I've already lost the pictures that were with it and the listing itself, so I'm a little bummed at that, but I get it. So I want to crack into this big old box because I was actually quite surprised on how many pops I got for the price that I actually paid for it. So let's get into this and just kind of, I guess, a show-off little hunting video. I found this listing and I was just kind of scrolling through. It was one of those things, like I have not actually went out and done a Funko hunt in so long, and I will cover that later on why, but this one yesterday kind of caught my eye, and so I show up today to go get these pops. We made the deal yesterday, but she wasn't available until today, blah, 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 blah. So I messaged her, saying, hey, I'm getting off of work, headed over that way. We still good? She's like, yep. She's like, hey, are you doing cash? I said, yeah, preferred, I said, whatever. She goes, well, I've got Venmo or PayPal. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's do that. So I get there and, did the whole here thing. I don't know if you've done Facebook Marketplace deals. You probably all have. But I bought this set because there was a couple little pops in here that I've been not collecting over the years. We've done some on and off collecting. Some of these are, I'm actually going to pull one of them. We'll see that in a minute. But I thought it was interesting, and it was one of those deals that was kind of like, all right, let's see what's going on. So I messaged her on a set, and I don't even know how we're pulling this apart. So I'm just going to kind of, I guess, pull out some of these pops. I don't know. I'm so out of this, guys and gals. You've seen a lot of changes. You might see some changes that are going on, but we'll cover that later again. But welcome back. My name is Dan. I'm sorry. I haven't done this in so long. I'm nervous. I've had a really crappy couple of weeks, months, and it's just been really hard. So kind of, to be honest, I'm not going to lie, I bought some of this kind of to just get that little shot of serotonin or dopamine, whatever it is. I forget which one. The shot of dopamine, because it feels good. It's something that I love to do. It is something I want to share, and hopefully maybe we can still maybe get to that road to 1,000 and maybe get monetized on this channel and maybe make some money. I don't know. So I bought this stuff, and knowing that Aiden and I over the years have been collecting things on and off. We're heavy into Marvel, he's heavy into animes, things like that. So I bought this set because she had a couple of these Marvel characters there, and then I was chit-chatting with her more, and she goes, hey, yeah, we'll do that price. And she goes, is that just for what you see there? And I go, oh, wait, do you have more? because unbeknownst to me, I actually didn't do my homework. I didn't go back and check her other listings, which was faux pas number one, because A, I'm so out of it. So I went back, I checked her other listings, checked it out, offered her a different discount. She goes, you know what? We're trying to get rid of them. I'll give you them all for the same price. So that's how I get this huge box. And I really only wanted 2 pops out of this whole box for one for my personal collection to see if it's a little bit better version, and 2 because I know I do still sell here and there over on Whatnot, and of course with things always coming up and the way the MCU is going and the DCU and all of that stuff, but also I still don't think Funko's dead. We'll cover that later. So. All right, stop talking, Dan. Here we go. One of the pops you see here, she had the Ant-Man, the Giant Man one from Civil War. I love this pop. It's actually still one of the main pops that Aiden and I still have out. At one point or the other, we had the entire sets. Prices, we're not even going to talk about prices because we're not doing Hobby DB anymore. So it was kind of cool. I was excited. She had the Black Panther pop from Black Panther with T'Challa, unmasked, which, interestingly enough, did you know the chase for this is actually the masked version? How weird is that? But if you get the Civil War Black Panther, it's the masked version, but then when he gets his own movie, it's unmasked, and then the chase is masked. I don't know. I don't make the rules, people. I just do it. I thought this one was kind of cool. The Guardians of the Galaxy Stan Lee. Again, not one that I actually bought for us, but it was part of the getting it as part of the package. She had in the Marvel set Medusa from Inhumans, which I'm actually being told that we need to watch Inhumans to figure out a little bit more of maybe where some Doom stuff's going. I don't know. So, Vision from Age of Ultron, which has a little bit of box damage. I mean, come on. These pops, this is a 2015 11-year-old pop. It's crazy, how times are changing. I actually sold this one not too long ago over on Whatnot, so I was actually kind of glad to get this one back. That is the Loki from Ragnarok, which, if you haven't, you guys know, Ragnarok's one of the best ones out there. Back to Ultron was the Hawkeye, which I do like this. Jeremy Renner really played that role pretty damn good. I really thought Ultron was really good, how he played it with Wanda, things like that, and then what led on, and, all of that kind of going forward. Okay, so some of the reasons that I bought this set specifically was I wanted to get, because I sold my own personal collection one a while ago, and that was to get the Luke Cage pop, which Luke Cage didn't get his own pop from his own show. He got it from the Jessica Jones show, which, as you know, Jessica Jones is now coming back in season 2 / what would that be, season 5 of Daredevil. So really excited for Jessica to be in that. I think it's going to be a great juxtaposition of how Daredevil is versus how Jessica is. I really liked them when they did come together before, so I'm excited to see that. Wanted to pick up Luke Cage. Got a feeling we're going to see Luke Cage as well. Could be just a minor little plot. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But it's one of those that I had it before, kind of liked it, gave it up, and now I wanted it back. With that as well, I've had this pop. I've had this one. This is actually going to go right back up for sale, as a matter of fact. But this is the Punisher. This is the non-chase version. So this is from, what would that be? I guess that's season 2, because this is before he got his own show. So Punisher, of course, great pop. The chase of that, y'all know, but whatever. But here is actually the Luke Cage, and then this one, the Daredevil himself, in the red suit, number 120. This pop, of course, is very, I still believe, pretty highly sought after over on Whatnot now. I have lost some of my touch on what pops are popular, things like that, because I'm not nearly selling whatsoever that I have been. And of course, things change, but I really like this pop. I wanted to check it out. I don't think this is going to be replacing my one in my personal collection, but it is still a great and wonderful pop to have. So that is one of the main reasons. And then the third pop that I made sure that I wanted to get this set from was to get back the Blade. I had this one once before. I've probably had it twice. Now this is the PX Previews Blade, which, little fun note, I think you guys know it. I'm not going to go into it. What is PX Previews? Drop a comment below if you know what the PX Previews means. Okay, so there was a few more in that original Marvel set that she was talking about that was in the listing, like for example the Spider-Man there with his headphones, and then the first time that we saw Peter suit up in that. Then we had Valkyrie was part of that set from Ragnarok, and I don't think I've actually ever had this pop, but I think I have almost every other pop from the Ragnarok set, so it was to get the Hela, which is a hella cool pop, right? Oh, I see what you did there, Dan. Oh, but whatever. All right. I don't think. Oh no, there's still more, folks. I forgot. So there was also more from Homecoming, which I'm going to check these out. These are going to be, I like that these were there because Aiden, of course, is still big into Spider-Man and, of course, has been collecting most Spider-Man pops over the years, and Homecoming being just one of the amazing movies with that. So we also got a Hot Topic exclusive Spider-Man, which is the unmasked version of, what would that be? I guess maybe not. So the Hot Topic version would be 220. Okay, so that's 222. So I don't have it, but we might have 220, which is just the regular masked version, and then that's the unmasked. Then we've got the Peter Parker in the shirt from school. So that's pretty cool. All right, we're going to move some of these around. Boy, I have not done this in a while, and I am out of touch with doing this. Then the last one in that original listing that I saw, nope, take that back. There's still two more. Sorry. I thought this was the last one in that original listing would be Vulture, which, as you guys know, is just Vulture. Now, there's not the Tony Stark from that set. I don't know why it wasn't in there, but that's okay. I know I still have that Tony Stark in my personal collection. And I think I actually even have it over in the collection for our sales over on Whatnot. But, and then I also have 223, which would be the unmasked version or the Walmart version of 222, which is just the unmasked. So why would they do so many pops on just that? But hey, it is what it is. That's one of the reasons that Funko isn't doing so well in 2026. But more on that later. So, one of the things, like I said, I was talking with her and she said, hey, is that for all of the pops? And I said, yeah, all of these. It's great. Thought that was really good. Thought I was making a great deal, you know, because really I only wanted to get Blade, Daredevil, and Luke Cage. Past that, I'm cool, you know, and honestly, I don't know what current PPG is or what current sales are on the Daredevil 120. I know with the new season coming out, you know, people still always want Daredevil pops. It's a great show. I think the actor is just superb in it. Great fitting. You know, the Punisher, really good. Luke Cage, good. I do have Jessica Jones. So she also had more pops. One of them was she had a listing that had some Catwoman in it. So from the original 66 series, this is the Catwoman. But I actually think this might be a variant on it because, yes, it's from 2017, but from the 66, I don't remember the other Catwoman that I had years ago. This one's got a little bit of sparkle to her, so kind of neat. And then where did I put it? I don't know. Oh, heck. I don't know. I already misplaced one of the pops that I was going to show off. But, oh, there it is. Chiso Pete's. It is the other Catwoman from the DC Heroes line. When these were the Legion of Collectors pretty set. So those are pretty cool. I don't collect much Catwoman whatsoever, so those are going to go up. She also then did have on a separate listing, which is then when I started to make the better deal, she had Daryl from Walking Dead. Walking Dead just always sells. I don't collect Walking Dead, never actually have. I stopped watching the show as like 2 or 3 in, but they also had Dwight and then a FYE exclusive Daryl from Walking Dead. Looks like season 9, season 7, season 7. So, I don't know. If you're interested, hit me up. We're going to be selling them. Might already be sold by the time this video goes up. I'm going to try to record this and edit it and get it up here soon. Then one of the other sets, back to the Catwoman ones. This is the one I thought I already went over, but I didn't. So Catwoman from the animated series. Nice little one. She had a couple Harry Potters. Sorry, I'm a Star Wars fan. I don't make the rules. Either you like Star Wars or Harry Potter. I like Star Wars. So we've got Harry, we've got Luna, which, guys, am I right or wrong? Wasn't this pop worth a good amount for a while? Number 47, the Luna Lovegood. I mean, this is a 2017 release. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. I'm not big on Harry Potter personally myself. Don't hate at me, but I've actually never watched them all. So, and then there was a Ginny from that line. And then oddly enough, she also had an X-Men. I shouldn't say oddly enough. She also had an X-Men set that she was looking for pricing on. So she had Cable, Quicksilver. You know, these are more comic accurate depictions. Not one of the ones I went for, but this one is one of the other main ones that I was going for, because this I know used to actually sell pretty good before, just in general over on Whatnot. And guys and gals, y'all know it takes money to buy Funkos, so I still sell some, you know, and that is the Psylocke. And really think it's a really cool pop. In general, you know, of course, what we call the blue box X-Men, you know, that's kind of there. Speaking of more blue box, you guys have all seen it. X-23 was there, and the Sabretooth. I don't know where she originally bought these or if they were original or not, but I mean, these are all in really pretty dang good condition. And a couple of them have a sticker on the bottom. So pretty cool to be doing that. And then there was just a few other random ones that she said, hey, I saw these here. I thought I might keep them, but no. So I threw them in your box. We're going to throw out a Hot Topic Jughead Jones from Riverdale. Shout out to my friend Karina, who she made me go find all of the Riverdale pops for her years ago. Probably could find that video. I will not try to find that now, but we miss you, Karina. Congrats on all of the kids, and Jake, you guys are doing great. We miss you. Another pop that was just thrown in there was a Scorpion with Flaming Skull, which, man, that is actually a really cool Flaming Skull. I might actually even like that just a little bit better than some of the Ghost Rider pops. And then I thought this one was kind of cool. The Kevin Smith pop from the Fat Man line. You know, so pretty cool pop there. I don't know if I'll keep that. I don't really do a lot of, well, I shouldn't say. Aiden doesn't do a lot of what we call people pops. But then I was actually kind of really elated, because then she, you know, we made the deal. I'm walking away and she goes, hey, I got 2 more. I'm like, okay, I don't have any money. Like, what? She goes, my son, I was going to keep these for my son, but he ended up changing his mind. So she threw in a set of pops that used to be pretty hard to find, and of course goes up and down in price all over, and that is from Civil War. It is the 4-pack. I remember actually, about 2 years ago, Bree, I'm going to call you out. Bree, Mombi, you could actually help me out. I actually remember you bought this for me, because then I couldn't find it. I think you bought it in an auction. Maybe, I don't remember. I know I wanted it for a long time. Went out, find this. Civil War is actually one of my favorite movies. And then, of course, that's when we got the introduction of Spider-Man, the new set for Hawkeye. And then you get the 2 little over here. You've got the Cap and the Iron Man pocket pops. But this is a set that I actually did not know existed. We're going to go back to the Homecoming set. I actually did not know this 2-pack from Target from 2017 existed at all. And that is Iron Man and Spider-Man. And I love these sets. I really think this is going to go into my personal collection, because holy crap, I really like the Iron Man suit that they've got in there, and I really like the pose that Spider-Man has going on. So I really think that that is going to become one of my personal collection ones, but I could be wrong because, you know, guys and gals, everything is for sale. Especially the way things are going right now, I might even sell off just a little bit more of my personal collection. I don't know. We're always up in the air because, you know, whatnot. I don't mean whatnot isn't the thing, but whatnot in general. You know, life sucks. Life goes up and down, you know. And hopefully this year we can make a go at this again and maybe we can get you guys supporters. So if you follow me this far in this video, I have no idea how long I've been rambling. I appreciate you watching. My name is Dan. This is a pickup from Facebook Marketplace. Please don't hate at me, but I've got all of these pops for $75, including all of the bonuses that I didn't even anticipate, because I really only wanted, just a few out of the set. So go out there, don't be afraid to find what you're looking for, and just, you know, let's keep Funko alive. Whether or not they're gonna keep producing, let's keep Funko alive. So from my home to you, I appreciate you coming in, watching. Maybe you're back, maybe you're new, I don't know. Drop a comment below, let me know if you even watched it this far, and hey, maybe if there's a favorite one of your pops here that we talked about. But thank you so much for watching. My name is Dan. Again, missing Aiden, the other half of Funko for us. We will be back very soon. We appreciate you. Take care. God bless. And stay. Just stay.